look at the mural and I see, years and years of our ancestors and our parents, our grandparents fighting for our land. It's got a lot represented on it. I look at it and I'm just full of pride because our people are strong. It's amazing what they've done, what we've done.
Just to look at our land and how vast it is, and that we do need to protect it because it is our land. I mean, it was a gift from the Creator and given to our people to protect it, to take care of it. It's pretty awesome. I'm going to do more roadblocks just to get that feeling again.
I'd say at first I was a little bit uncomfortable, but then I had a lot of fun because I actually like painting. And it was nice to be part of something that meant so much.
It was actually very exciting. It was like, hey, I know this person. I'm related to them.
Every time I look at it, it amazes me. And yeah, it's beautiful.
It's pretty cool. I liked it, but it's a little bit emotional too. And at first, I didn't know the meaning of this piece right here. And then Daryl, he told us the story behind it. And I thought it was fun learning about everything that's on this mural.
Our beautiful pole here that was put up in 1936. And look back at our chiefs, how they tricked the government, the Indian agent, by saying they were going to raise the pole for the king, but the real reason was to let the generations to come know who we are and where we come from. And so we played the part. We had British flags all over the pole, and even had a sign saying, "God save the king," which is pretty awesome because our people are pretty smart.
Well, the excuse for the pole, apparently it was raised for the king, but this represents who we are. It represents our language, our culture, our people, our land. This pole is a lot of meaning to everyone. Everyone in the village, everyone who's heard of it. It's beautiful.
I did this Thunderbird right up here, with the fish farm on fire. I also did the totem pole, and surprisingly it's not too bad. I'm pretty proud of myself, considering I don't paint.
I painted the raven, and I also painted this wild salmon. And it also says wild in it, which I think is pretty cool.
It was a very amazing experience. And I actually didn't know this happened until you guys showed us that video. And it was nice to know like what our community did for our fish.
For me, it's sad, you know, that these fish farms are allowed in our waters by the government, and they contain diseases, and they are passing them on to the food, our wild salmon, our oolikins that come into our river. And you know, it's sad seeing our wild salmon come into our river with sea lice. And
we definitely need these fish farms out of our waters in order for our salmon to come back. Otherwise, what's going to happen? What's going to happen with the wildlife around us? What would we do without salmon? I couldn't imagine life without it, because I love it so much with our gleetna.
I think it's important to be healthy and stuff. And fish is healthy, like when you eat it, so kind of need more of that. And we need the fish farms to get out so we can get this fish all healthy, you know?
I feel really disappointed in the people who run the fish farms. I think it's disrespectful to the fish and to our food sources and stuff, because the fish don't deserve the lice and don't deserve the diseases.
It was upsetting, definitely, to see like all those fish that were in the pens. They didn't look right at all. It was, compared to our wild salmon, kind of reminded me of the whole like residential school. I heard a story from an elder saying that they put them in rooms with these kids, told them to play with them like they had to, but they were diseased and it was contagious and ended up affecting them too, and it was really bad. So I kind of thought about that with the fish. Why the hell did they do that? Like, that wasn't right. Like, was it a fear? Probably. Because they didn't know us. They just thought that it was right just to like force us to learn like just English and almost destroy our culture. I'm definitely a bit sensitive when it comes to this. And like the least they can do is just back off. Like respect our lands. That's not. Sorry. This mural, it means a lot to me. Especially since I could help with it. But to see us standing up to like some shitty ass company thinking that it's okay just to ruin our lands, and like the animals. Because one day, maybe it's not going to be here. And for the fish farms, they could just back the fuck off.
It was empowering because at the end of it, you know, I was there for our next generation. So my unborn son, my daughter, my nieces, my nephews, and knowing that we're fighting to save our lifeline for them was all I needed to know.
It's such a good visual reminder of the strength of our people. It shows years and years of resistance. Like, we've never said yes. We've never ever caved on anything. We don't have any treaties. We've never made any agreements to give our land away or our territory away. And it's almost like now we can see it visually all together, which is so strong because it's like our ancestors are here with us.
Well, it brings a lot of pride in seeing our old chiefs that are standing beside our chiefs of today. We always know that they're with us in these times that we go through. But to see it on the mural that they're standing beside us, behind us, and our leaders of today are fighting this battle with the industries. I just feel that they're looking down on us, being proud of us.